everyone, Miss Viddy here, and I am back from the dead for now. I know that I've been absent from the channel for a month, but I should be back. Should be is the key word here. I'll get to why I might not be. But yeah, we're back on the Slime Ranch, so I'll quickly mention what we're doing in today's episode, which is exploration, because I only went to like this part and never any further, so I decided let's explore. And then of course I found that you can open, I think it was a lab, and then I thought I got enough, are they called? I forgot what they're, plorts. That's what they're called. But I'm missing a 0 to that number, so you'll see me work at it for a little while and then have that moment of realization of oopsie doopsie, not the right number, but good job. But yeah, I've been missing for a month now, which I know is really bad, but hear me out. When July started, of course, I went on my regular family vacation that I usually do that week, so I was gonna miss that anyways. And when I got back, you would think I would be back, but then I changed my setup. And the setup has been interesting. I am using a new microphone, and it might actually sound good with this voiceover, but when I'm playing a game and stuff and, you know, not speaking directly to the microphone, it doesn't sound as good. So that's another issue that I'm facing, as well as the fact that I decided to cave in and go back to an actual good keyboard instead of my little quiet one. Because the keys were like, oh, by the way, does anyone know if the cats eat the chickens? I couldn't figure that out. I was like, are they looking at the chickens as snacks? Or they want to be friends with the chickens? Because can't tell. Anyways, right, back to the story. But then I changed my setup. In fact, if the screen is a little weird, I don't know, because I'm not done editing it. Because I have to put it through my second editor, and then we'll see. But if it is weird, then it's because I'm getting used to my new monitor, which is actually a curved monitor, which is completely insane, really cool. And I'm glad that I actually have the setup. Really cool again. If you told me like 2 years ago that I was gonna have this setup that I'm looking at right now, I would have thought you were insane. But yeah, that's my talk about my setup for like a good minute of this video. So now we go into, after of course trying to figure out the setup and like, you know, adjusting the recording screen size. Does that make sense? I don't think it does, but there's still a few things. I'm going to probably switch my microphone sometime this weekend back to my old one, because even though the other one was just as trashy, at least it could pick up my voice better when I was, you know, playing a game. Which, as much as I love doing a nice voiceover while editing because I'm able to like focus better on what I'm saying, it would be easier probably. Actually no, I feel like a voiceover would be easier. Okay, that's a debate for another time. So then on the third week of July we went, well, not the third week, it was more like the fourth week, but I got a little busy because the end of July is kind of just a blur. Obviously my brother got invited to RDC, so I went with him, and that was a busy week. Where do I start with this explanation? Basically, everything was pretty much smooth sailing until we had landed, and we got through the airport, we got to the hotel, and then we found out that Zoe had another seizure. And, you know, she has had a seizure before, but they're still scary, also considering we were like halfway across the state right now. Did I say state? Oh my god. Okay, anyways, we're basically halfway across the country right now, so it was a little stressful, you know, receiving that news, and very sad, but like, I tried to keep it together. And then like last minute we found out that Roblox was doing these tours of, you know, the main HQ and everything, and that was stressful because we decided to run over there, and yeah, we missed the tour that we were gonna go on, but there was another one coming up, so we were gonna go to that. But then by the time we even like reached the outside, I was just like crying because, you know, I miss my Zoster and I love her, and I was very sad because she has epilepsy, or well, that's what we found out, is that she has epilepsy, and a heart murmur was the other thing. And yeah, anyways, I met the lady that was like running the front desk and everything, and we were like introducing ourselves, and honestly I probably looked like an absolute mess, because you know how you look after you were crying? That's how I was looking, just with a smile plastered on my face. So yikes. Oh, and also add no sleep for the past few hours, and looks like they just got off a plane. For the rest of the day, I didn't actually end up going to sleep until like 24 hours later, because I ended up being able to go see Hamilton again, because my parents surprised me with more tickets, which is exciting. Almost missed the show, by the way. Basically by second act, I was sort of falling asleep. The cast was amazing during Act 1, but I was falling asleep because I had been up for more than 24 hours at this point. What else? Basically, overall, it was a fun trip, and my brother actually made a really cool game. It wasn't one of the 10 picked to go on stage during the live stream, during Game Jam, but it was still a really cool game, and I'm sort of a harsh critic, if I'm being honest, especially if it was my brother's game, but it was really cool, and the group that he was paired with made a really good game, so GG to that. Oh wow. GG. Anywho, so yeah, that was that. And then of course, once I got back, I literally flew back the day of the first day of school, but I was so tired because once again, I've been up for so many hours, and I didn't go the first day of school, but I went the second day of school, but I was very jet lagged and tired, and that was thrilling. Anyways, just when we thought the chaos is gonna die down, and we got back to school and everything and got into some sort of schedule, then this week came along and I got sick with a virus, and then, my words slipped my mind. What? Oh yeah, and then a hurricane is coming, and it started off as a Category 3. You guys probably already know about this, so I don't think I need to go in depth and explain it, but basically, now there's a Category 4 hurricane apparently coming to Florida, but now it's going in another direction. I don't know, but now we have another 2 days off of school, which I guess isn't bad, because I mean technically I'm not missing anything since the teachers can't be teaching a class, so good timing, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, and I forgot to mention, unless I did and that just slipped my mind, but during the first week of July I was just on my regular family vacation that I usually take during that first week, which, I mean, you guys, if you've been here for a while, then you know that usually I miss that first week of July with an upload. But yeah, that is why I have been missing with this unintentional break for a month, which I definitely did not see coming. I thought I would be back in no time. Like, I thought that once I came back from my regular family vacation, that I would make a video before RDC and everything, but I guess I just figured that, I don't know what I was figuring, but I'm here now. I'm not sure how the audio quality is, because I just realized I was a little bit more quiet than I was in the first half, because I needed to take a step back from my editing, because I couldn't remember what I was saying and what I repeated, and yeah, now I'm just a little bit more tired, because at least I was like, caffeinated during the first half of this, but now I'm not. So we're kind of just gonna try to come up with things to say for the last half of this video. I guess we can talk about the game more. Honestly, just if you know what certain slimes do and how they interact with the other slimes, please tell me and comment them down below. I could just Google search it and figure it out myself, but I would like to hear from you guys if you know what to do with the slimes, because I don't know. I think the next goal of mine is to try to open the lab. And I also forgot to mention, I saw this very weird slime. It was this gray slime and it looked evil. I'm pretty sure it can kill you because it was like evil, not a cute slime, you know? That makes perfect sense, but yeah, the next goal is going to be to try to open the lab, which I'm not sure. I might do that like off camera, might do it on camera, who knows? And we'll try to figure out this microphone and the current situation of the setup, and hopefully the hurricane will not knock out the power for 3 weeks. Really hoping here. This is the first time, which I'm kind of sad that I don't live in a neighborhood, because usually those have kind of like, I wouldn't say priority for getting their power back on and stuff during a hurricane, but like usually if you live in like, you know, a neighborhood, then you'll get your power on. But now we're kind of just out here in the middle of nowhere, so that's cool too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you are also in the path of this hurricane, then stay safe. Wish you the best of luck, and if you're not, then I just hope that you're having a good day, and I will be trying to come back with more videos as soon as possible. And I guess until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. And for now, toodles, my poodles!